Welcome back, Western Slope. It is 5:15 on this beautiful Tuesday morning. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast. As you're waking up, Western Slope, we're going to be seeing a little bit of some more mild temperatures than what we were seeing last week, and that's going to be just until our afternoon hours, because we've got a winter storm rolling on in this evening that's going to continue with us at least for 72 hours. We'll notice here we've got a winter storm warning in Mesa County at least until 5 a.m. on Thursday morning, and this also is going to apply to all of those surrounding counties, even down over Telluride, where we're actually going to receive more snow than us here in the Grand Valley. Those areas further east of us also have those winter weather advisories and winter warnings sticking around. Our weather headlines are going to show us we've got colder than average temperatures throughout the middle of the work week. We're going to drop about 5-10 degrees just below that freezing range, so that snow is going to be sticking around with icy roads. Winter weather is going to stick around with us for at least, again, that 72 hours. 1 to 2 inches of snowfall can be expected per hour, but that's mostly going to be down south of us. For us here in the Grand Valley, we're not really going to expect that much accumulation as the storm moves on in. But right now, as you're waking up, we're feeling 31 degrees in Grand Junction, 20 in Montrose. Further east of us, we're just a little bit on that cooler side of things, down in those teens in Aspen, Gunnison, 25 in Glenwood Springs. Now, mind you, over in that area over by Glenwood Springs, those roads are going to become icy and slick very, very soon. Make sure you're driving just about 10 miles below what you're typically used to driving, even if you are driving on that slow end of things. But our almanac today is going to show us our high is 44 instead of our typical 49, and on the low end, we're looking at 28 instead of our typical 26. Now, I want to get into our overall setup for this storm. We've got this this morning, the system's continuing increasing mountain snow as it kind of crosses along that Wyoming and Utah border. Getting into that corner, the snow is going to spread south, and it's going to continue to kind of strengthen on in. The evening, that's when it's going to start to hit us. It's going to hit us in those late evening hours, and we'll notice here that we're not going to really feel that. We're not going to feel that until later this evening. Mostly in those early morning hours of tomorrow is where we're going to get up into those double digits of snow accumulation over those higher elevation areas. And even along I-70, we'll notice that that's going to have some pretty heavy snowfall if you've got any plans to travel this week. And getting into Wednesday, this upper level system is going to continue to deepen, mostly spreading across that Four Corners region, and then kind of starting to exit over those plains as we get into the evening hours of Wednesday as well. Over the Four Corners region is where we're going to get that 1 to 2 inches per hour snow accumulation. The San Juans could get a little bit of that as well. And getting into our snow potential, we'll notice here that in this dark blue color, that's where we're going to be feeling. So in those northern areas, Meeker, Craig, Steamboat, there's also going to be quite a bit of some hefty accumulation. And for the rest of the work week, we've got these cooler temperatures, this low pressure trough kind of moving on in, but we'll notice here we've got this high pressure system that should be moving on in on Friday, kind of pushing that storm out, giving us those more mild temperatures, finally giving us a little bit of some meltage from that snow as well. And a look ahead, the system is going to bring snow into that upper Midwest area. Moving on Wednesday, moving across that central area. Thursday, it's going to start finally fizzing on out of Colorado, and we've got quite a bit of some snow accumulation focused over those Great Lakes as well. But we'll notice we're going to take that drop in temperatures in that sub-freezing range as we get into the middle of the work week. But as that high pressure system moves on in for the weekend, we're finally going to take that jump back up to those seasonal average temperatures in those low to mid and even those upper 40s.